We move from there, wondering what it's looking like across the rest of Soweto, roads like Elias Motsoaledi, for example. So let's move to Dobsonville taxi rank now to find out what's happening there. Our reporter Thabiso Sithole is standing by. Thabiso, good morning. Where exactly are you? And please give us a sense of what's happening there this morning.
Good morning, SK, and good morning to our viewers on Morning Live and SABC News Channel. Well, we are on the Dobsonville Road, or Elias Motsoaledi Road. This route, basically from our right-hand side or the left of camera, this road, in fact, that's the Dobsonville police station where the bus is going to drive past just now. This route now goes all the way up to Roodepoort. This is one of the main arteries on the west end of Johannesburg. It's on the other side of where Griselda is. When I asked Thabo to turn the camera behind the camera, you'll see that this is what has been happening all morning. Buses or commuters have been clamoring to get a ride on buses as the taxis have stopped operating. It's been like this literally the whole morning. We've been out here since 5 o'clock. We've seen school children who have been unable to get to school going the other way towards Roodepoort, and they've had to resort to trying to take a bus. Those buses are going deeper into Soweto, and then from there they say they're going to try and maneuver their way towards the West Rand and try and get a lift towards school. It's been a hectic morning. What I have seen though, SK, is that meter taxis as well as Uber taxis have been in operation here for this morning, and a lot of them have been able to pick up commuters as they go. And we spoke to the queue marshals, as we'd have at taxi ranks, and most of them have said, look, as far as we're concerned, not a single taxi is going to move from this area. On our right-hand side of camera, I'm going to ask Top to show, that's where most of the taxis are currently just parking there. None of them have been moving around Soweto, and the taxi owners and taxi drivers are adamant that the 5,000 Rand per taxi as given to them by the Sports Ministry is just not good enough. One of them saying, look, how do I service my car? If the car breaks, I have to pay for it out of my own pocket. How do I do that with 5,000 Rand? Yes, we agree with the minister that 10 people per taxi is good enough for trying to stem the COVID-19 pandemic, but it is just not good enough in as far as our pocket is concerned. The Patco bus is just one of the, I think, maybe 10, 20, 30 buses we've seen this morning since we've been here for the past hour or so. And a lot of people have been clamoring to try and get in there. I think most of them just saying, look, as long as we get close to our destination, we'll hike from there and hopefully get to where we need to go. I'm not sure whether we'll try and speak to one or two of the commuters here. Let's start here, Thabo. I'm going to ask you to start here. Sanibonani baba ninjani? Baba, nilinda amabhasi namhlanje imoto azihambi?
Ngazi kahle ukuthi zihamba kwenzakalani, silinda amabhasi.
Amabhasi ayakufikisa la uyakhona?
Wona ngifisa ngoba sikhonektha le ePennyville.
Ufika ngoba nesikhathi lapho?
Khona ngifika manje.
Ufika manje. Okay, now let's sikhamba sikhuluma nabanye. As you can hear, SK, a lot of people are quite concerned. I'm going to start with just show you the bus. The thought of social distancing is something that's not going to happen right now, SK, because people just want to get to work. And we saw tweets, we saw people saying, look, dear bosses, dear employers, please be kind to our commuters or to your employees, as most of them might not be able to make their way to work this morning because there are no taxis. So it is a concern. Whether this will be sorted out anytime soon, we are not sure, SK, but as you can see, it's pretty bad on the west rand of Johannesburg, and Soweto in particular. We're going to try and move around and see how other people are faring with regards to the, trying to get to work. As you can see, as I said earlier, this is what normally happens, SK. As soon as a bus comes in, people just rush to it and try and get out of Soweto, to try and get anywhere where they can, closer to their work or business. Some people get into the wrong buses, they can see that, then they jump out and move on across to other buses just to basically find out or find a place or find a way to get to work, SK. It's been like this all morning, as I said, from 5 o'clock we've been out here on location in Soweto. It's been tough for commuters as they try and make their way to work. SK, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Thabiso Sithole out in Dobsonville. You saw Griselda Lewis earlier from the Bara taxi rank. And of course, it's going to be like that all morning as we crisscross across the city of Johannesburg, finding out how the taxi situation is impacting commuters and how it will impact people's work opportunities this morning as well. So do stay with us as we do that throughout the day. Let's